What's up? I'm Frankie the Lucky Dog here, also known as Frank Calhoun, Frank Watson, and today is Wednesday, May 9th, 2018. It's the day before my brother's 3rd year death anniversary, so if we're gonna have a demon week, we might as well bring this up. So I'm just filming this naturally, and whatever comes out, comes out. It's just, there's been a lot that's been bothering me with the whole Louisiana scene and just the underground music scene itself. In a month and 12 days, on June 21st, I'm gonna turn 30, and I'm leaving my 20s behind and entering my 30s. A part of me is concerned that I just feel like with the way life's going and the whole music scene and everything, I don't know if Louisiana rap's gonna be like popping for me while I'm in my 30s, and I'm afraid of that. I don't want to let it go, but I feel like there's a lot of problems in the world today, and I'm about to go through some topics that I came up with to discuss in this video right now to give everyone an update of what the fuck is going on with the music business right now in the underground of Louisiana. My first topic is everybody, like, there's a quote that'd be going around, like, you know, for a while. I swear to God, nobody better be saying the quote now. Like, when they be saying, everybody make jig music. And, like, they'll be criticizing that, like, as a jig sound for Baton Rouge. Now, I love jig music, the jiggas and all that, and you know, there's definitely a lot of classic, well, throwbacks to this day. And you know, to say that everybody make jig music, why don't you listen now, or should I say within the past couple years, like in years, everybody be fucking making that lame ass money music, the fucking bullshit. Every song, every rhyme, every verse has something money in it. And it's just like, I listen to it and then I be hitting artists up if I need help with a situation. They ain't got no money. Like, really? Like, what the hell? How much more fake can the music business be? So, by saying everybody make jig music, no, everybody make money music. The jig music is something special, and I will honor that. But the money music, fuck. That ain't Louisiana. That's mainstream. That's everybody. I don't want Louisiana music to be everybody. I want Louisiana music to be Louisiana music. The next topic that bothers me is artists quitting. I really hate this dad era of rap that we're in today. It's like everybody rushed their lives to end for their 30s to start families. How could you quit? Kevin Gates just recently, over the past couple of years, became a millionaire, tons of units sold, TV, everything, when it was hard for Louisiana artists to break through. And now that he blew up, y'all quitting? I really don't get that. When I see or hear certain regions and all that, someone takes off from one region, they usually follow, and there's like a trend that goes on. But like with Louisiana, people are quitting. Like, I thought Kevin Gates would have opened a door for a lot of them. An NBA YoungBoy opening doors, but people are quitting and not following through. So, don't rush the fatherhood, because I ain't rushing it anytime soon. I'm just going to keep chasing my career, and I just keep getting, you know, more valuable as time goes on because I'm focusing on myself. But at the same time, those that really appreciate me, I'm showing love to them. And I always give a big shout out to my boy Dodo, because that's my that's my older brother right there, Dodo, you know. So here's my next topic that really bothers me. And I know I tried to counteract it ever since Skies, a Baton Rouge artist that like nobody knows, took $555 from me on November 17, 2011. And I've tried to counteract it with other situations, but I've fallen deeper. But I think I finally learned my lesson with this one. Fat Boy on a track. Now you may ask, who the hell is that? Who the hell are these random people that I deal with that claim to be in the music business? Well, according to him, I heard that he produced Is You Wet Yet by Level, but if we're gonna go back 9 years, like, where's the present stuff, you know? So when I was in Louisiana and I couldn't get a hold of Dodo, I wound up going to Fat Boy on the Track's house right before I left my most recent Louisiana trip on October 16th, 2017. And I told him about me being autistic, and he talked to me about his son being autistic, and I just needed a way to get my track done that Dodo made for me. It's actually out now. Music video coming soon, fresh out the dungeon intro, produced by me. And we weren't getting it completed. I had trouble getting it completed, so Fat Boy was going to help me out, but I fell into a trap because what had turned into a track was supposed to turn into an album. A Paper Talk Records reunion album featuring like A1 Wizzle, Dino Danger, Dodo, Fat Boy on the Track, Young Sicka. And we were going to go with an album, and so he wanted it to be a follow-up to Final Destination Volume 1 that A1 and Dodo dropped back in the beginning of 2010. And I really felt connected with it. I felt the power, I had the money, and everything. So we were turning it into a project, and I couldn't wait for Dodo to make some comebacks. So between hundreds of dollars going for studio time, smoke, drank, a Be Real hook and a beat, and like, you know, gas money for Dodo, like more smoke and drank for my track. The hard drive and the computer was fucking up, so I was paying for the transfer and the computer to get fixed and everything, because I believed in myself so much that I wanted this track to be complete, and the CD. So long and behold, I wasn't getting any pictures of nothing. I was paying for like a album booklet, artwork, everything, photo shoot, and I risked $2,341 and haven't got a penny back. Spoke my mind. He was pissed about it. He keeps manipulating me with giving me certain days that he's going to send me some money back.
I basically just going to send it out to you like next week, hopefully on like Thursday or Friday. That's what I should have.
And it's like, I've not gotten a penny to this day. You're that broke that you can't give me my money back? Like, it's really left me wounded in the music business. This year, so far, it's May 9th, and this year, I've only had 2 rap songs on my playlist. 2. That's it. 2? The Dodo track and Cal and Benjamin Rocks' Good Good. That's it. This situation really ruined rap music's taste buds for me. And I never want to be a rap hater. I don't like rap haters. But it's like, when you sucked up in this game, it really can affect your life. And I feel like it's like getting raped. And speaking of that, on the real, to go with that, I had another situation that affected me in Louisiana on my last trip. I flew down on October 13th. It was a Friday the 13th, and I wasn't trying to be superstitious. I was supposed to meet up with someone from my first trip. He's some 57-year-old African-American dude, and I met him at Way 3000's house on March 27, 2017 with my grandma. And, you know, it was the first person my grandma met from Louisiana, so I figured that it'd be like something special. And so as I was going with it through time, my job was starting to get to me when I was working at Dunkin', and like, I literally said to myself, you know, I don't care what happens from now because Dunkin's stressing me out, and I lost touch with Corey. So then I told Way 3000 I really need to get a hold of Corey. Please get a hold of him. I'm stressing at my job. And so then we reconnected, and he was having some sort of special connection with me, saying he was with Travis James Entertainment, and so we were going to link up. He was going to get a hotel and everything, so we linked up on that Friday the 13th, and he made me feel uncomfortable at first because I had been awake the whole day. I worked. It was up since 1:20 in the morning, Louisiana time, working, flying, you know, everything, just driving around. and just to tell me like, oh, we're not gonna spend time with each other or this and that, and like really putting me like under pressure. But we talking business, so I told him that we're only going to hang out or do whatever on off-peak hours while others are sleeping or whatever, throughout like say 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever. So he said he needed $25 for the hotel. So like I gave him the 25, but I told him I have a certain amount of money that I only bring with me to use on trips, like $200. So I had to watch my money, and he didn't care. So then when I texted him after I was out from the club that night around 2 o'clock in the morning, I said, did you get the hotel? And he said no. And I'm like, I knew something was weird, but because of the stress I was going through, I wanted to just keep going. So then I met up with him at almost 2:30 in the morning, and we were supposed to like park at this spot around Baxter Street or one of them streets, and like he wound up like sucking my dick. He was like making love like in my mouth. It was like a mouth-to-mouth thing. He was trying to rub on my nipples. Like, it was like a rape situation. And then he said, do you have change of 100? Because I helped him with getting out of jail or something the month before, or 2 months before. And I didn't take any money with me. I left it, except for I had like $33 or whatever. So I had remembered I was supposed to film something with Dodo, and there was $120 in my microphone case. So I got that out and I gave it to him, but I was like, this isn't change of 100. This is a $100 bill. And he took the 20 and the 100, and then the 30 that was in my pocket, and I had like $1, and he took the $1, and I'm like, of all things, why would you want $1? So then he got out of the car, and I was up for almost like at least 25 hours by this point. And he had said to me, you better get going before you get that pistol on you. And I just, dipped. Being awake for that long, I fucked me up, And that's another reason why I don't look at the music business the same, It's, how could you rape, rob, and threaten me? Like, is there something wrong with you? Like, you could really affect someone. And now, with my brother's death date tomorrow, who could care less what happens in life? Like, I explore everywhere. Like, when people be fearing, oh, like, watch out if someone says this. I don't give a fuck anymore, That's the attitude I have for my 30s, because you gotta just look out for yourself. I'm looking out for myself and Dodo. That's pretty much it. Couple others, yeah, I appreciate you. Baby Thula, you let me stay at your house. That's cool. Couple others, but other than that, I still want to meet Be Real, but it's not too much going on. The next situation that bothers me, which I kind of brought up a little bit, where I said there's only 2 rap songs on my playlist throughout this year, is that there's barely any music entering rotation on my playlist. And not only that, people are releasing CDs. These are people that say they love me, they say they cool with me for years and all that. They're releasing CDs, and I'm not even getting a hold of them. Do you realize I'm the Northeast DJ that basically lives on the other side of the country from you guys, and I was playing y'all music when nobody else was? And it's like, who else on the Northeast in Pennsylvania was gonna get out there like y'all did? So, to me, I feel like I deserve to be the most important DJ in that sense, because if a CD is older than a week, why would I want to fuck with it? Y'all gonna have to give me $30 to check it out and review it if it's older than a week. Because you know what? I'm just tired of being put on the back burner. What do I need your CD for if it's not even new? I want new music. You bring me your music first. This way, I can just check it out. It's brand new. I'm the first one that has it. Not that, like, I'm not gonna have it. That's why if you slack, then the money comes my way. You bring me $30 and then I'll check it out. Whether it sucks or not, you better be on your game. The next topic is going back from MySpace to Facebook to Instagram. Just, we're in like a weird mix between musical stuff and personal shit. Like, when I used to be on people's MySpace pages, I'd see all the music shit and like performing, everything music. It was great. And because Facebook came along and all this, that like everybody on their Instagram is like, it's a picture of their kids, or, you know, like they're trying to be daddy, and just random things that a random, regular, typical, normal person would go through during the day. Y'all are artists, rappers, you know, in the music business. Y'all are supposed to be celebrities. Why are y'all broadcasting too much of the personal shit? Like, that's why on my Instagram page, you don't see none of those memes or any of that shit, like reposting random things, you know, and it, you know, don't fuck with me if that shit's more important than me. Because you know what? You say you love me and you want to give me value, but you give other shit like that value. I don't want that on my page. Like, give me a break. Have one page for your music, one page for your personal shit. Let's go back to those days. My next topic, another situation that bothered me earlier in the year, was that when I left Dunkin' Donuts and I didn't have a job, that I took my blog down, Frank the Lucky Dog's blog, and I was asking for donations from all the people that claim they supported me for my blog. I wanted $4,000 from all the money I lost during my whole time with Louisiana and the music business. $555 from Skies, like, B Real still owed me the $400 from the equipment that I helped them with over 5 years ago. Some dude that sold to me AT&T that used to be over there, Lil Chris, owed me like $500 after you manipulated me for some clothes. The Corey situation, $500, whatever it was, and the Fat Boy situation of $2,341 equaled about $4,000. So I was asking everybody for a donation, and I only got $60. And I can't tell you how many people fucking gave me a runaround and promised they were gonna send money. That hurts me in a way, because a lot of money went out from me to go help people. A lot of time went out. A lot of production went out. A lot of effort, a lot of energy. And this is what I get back? $60? Are you fucking serious? I'm worth more than $60 fucking dollars. You heard me? $60? Shout out to those that did donate, but the rest of y'all that gave me a runaround, fuck you. That's all I could say. Because y'all claim y'all get money and have money. I ain't see shit. I'll tell you that. Another topic that is one of my biggest fucking pet peeves, that I want to just fucking just like look at the person and just be like, wake the fuck up, is reading my messages and ignoring me. There is no way that I work 6 days a week, 60 hours a week, and that I have the time to answer people and remember to hit people back, check out things, etc. But those that are reading my messages and ignoring me, you don't have a second. You're reading the message. Can't you answer it? So when I need people, they don't be answering. Just wake up. We need a sense of urgency. This is why I have the value today. You're not going to get anywhere by just being silent. I'm the autistic one. You would think that I would be the most shy and all that. I broke out of that shit. My brother died. All these fucked up situations happened. My skin came out. and I just fucking unleashed. And this is a message to all those autistic people that are younger than me and are struggling. You're gonna get to this stage before you're 30. I developed slow, and now I'm finally just realizing how much I love myself. So please don't ignore me, because one day I'll be gone and it'll be all shit. You know, legacy, whatever. No, love me while I'm here. I got a lot to offer. So the next topic is the excuses I get for when I'm asking people, why are you ignoring me? Or like, why didn't you get back to me? Why didn't you get me this or whatever? I feel like there's, just like I said earlier, there's no sense of urgency. Like, my manager from Dunkin' Donuts now, where I work now, like, no matter what conflict we may get into or what kind of vibe be going on, I always, 100% of the time, have a sense of urgency for her. I always stop what I'm doing to help her out. I always just give her my full attention. I never want to upset her. And you know what? I wish y'all would be like that to me too. Have a sense of urgency for me. Fear that I'm going to get pissed or upset. You don't want to piss off a very special celebrity like me. Another situation is when I need help with getting a hold of someone, or there's like an issue and I need another opinion. How did a situation go with that person when they dealt with them versus me? And I'll get an answer back like, you know, man, don't talk to me about another man. That's between y'all. What the fuck? It's not a motherfucking relationship, for Christ's sakes. It's a business ship. Tell me if I'm going in the wrong direction or not. You want me to just get swallowed into the fucking, like, you know, quicksand? Like, tell me. And here's another pet peeve of mine. Excuses for lack of money. I can't tell you how much money's been fucking up the music business. I keep low ratings, skipping the songs, trashing, throwing them in the trash. Never want to think of them again. Just basically not hating, just saying my opinion. Keep that trash away from me. I grew up on gerbos and gangsta music, you know, like older sound of Baton Rouge, like Boosie, Webby, Jiggleators, Dodo, like, you know, just feeling good, popping jiggas, like things like that, where I'd listen and it'd be like the opposite of what I do. But, you know, ever since, like, highs have been helping my autism and all that, like, I'd be fucking with a small, you know, like, song and all that. It's cool, but this whole money thing, like, don't be messaging me back when I need help and saying that, like, your kids is stopping you from sending money and all that, but you flashing money. Don't be flashing money because you ain't got it. It's to your fucking bills or it's to your fucking kids, for Christ's sakes. You gonna flash that shit, make sure you have it available, because people that have money, they don't be flashing it. So, you know, to those that be flashing money, fuck you. Fucking keep that shit away from me. I don't need to look at that. And I'm confused with my reputation for my next topic, that I'm 11 years into my Louisiana connection since October 11, 2007, and no one will come up to see me. Are you that fucking serious that, like, you can't come up here to promote or have a good time with me or go explore some areas for photo shoots, video shoots, whatever? I'm this far in and no one will see me? What the fuck am I worth? The DJ on the Northeast that played your music on the other side of the motherfucking country, and no one will come to see me? So when I die and all that, to me, that's showing me that I literally have no value. I don't. I'm a piece of shit. That's how I feel. People gonna be fucking quitting the biz before they fucking get money or the opportunity to see me. I don't get it. I had a radio show and everything. Nobody would come up here. Don't get it. It goes with my next topic of my lack of attention. Yeah, I got the YouTube numbers of like 11,000 subscribers and like 9 million views and all that, you know, over the past 12 years I've had a YouTube since July 5th, 2006. But it's like, these numbers are great in some ways, but I don't get the likes and the comments on my Instagram and Facebook, and I wonder if, like, people really do like me and take me serious. Like, I just feel like I'm an afterthought to people. They won't stop what they're doing to just show me love. It's sickening. Like, this is the world we live in? No. Fuck no. I want to be those kind that make a change. I want to be the type that makes a change or keeps the quality, consistency, the determination, the perseverance. I want to keep that up. And just the fact that, like, you know, does anybody seriously like me? I do wonder that on some days, you know. I'll be upset and a little depression, and I gotta ride solo. Or should I say, I just gotta ride with my dog, Dodo. If I would have known all those egos were fucking bullshit now, like from 2008, I wouldn't have wasted all the energy and all the time that I did putting myself like years behind in the shit that I'm working on. Fuck, what was I thinking? All I'm consistently left with is heartaches. I literally feel like the world is slowly ending. If it's this bad now in 2018, fuck. What the hell it gonna look like in 2028, 10 years from now? 2008, VIP, all that, you know. 2018, I'm a dad and money, money, money. I don't care. 2028, I don't hear nothing. And to go with that, you always gotta dress as a celebrity. With the way that my value's been going up as a person, even though I'm underrated and all that, I always dress like a celebrity. The shoe game, everything just be like sparkling, like really catches attention. But now in 2018, I be seeing all these rappers that I knew and all that. They claim that they were celebs and all that, but they rockin' Walmart clothes, like Hanes Draws, Fruit by the Loom. Whatever happened to Polo? Like Lil Wayne said 6 years ago. And all my underwear say Ralph. Like, come on, y'all. Like, y'all too, like everybody else. Y'all gotta stand out from everybody and be the celeb. You know what I'm saying? And to keep going, the energy in these people is what's really starting to just shake my head about. Like, y'all claim y'all were up for 3 days and all that, no sleep, and now y'all want to sleep, whether y'all work or not. Like, you know, the kind of partying I do, or the kind of driving or hanging out or exploring, or all the energy that I have at almost 30 years old. And I've never called off of work out of over 4 years. I've never been late. I've always been responsible in every situation. And I have a good time. I can be up for, you know, 24 hours, you know, and shit like that. But why are y'all lacking energy? Did the drugs, the drink, the weed, did everything, the pills, the lean, did everything add up? Like, because it didn't add up for me, and I don't ever see it stopping my energy and everything, because I'm one of the most energetic people in the world. And I will continue to inspire those that need a little lesson on being a little more upbeat. So you just gotta just enjoy life in the moment. We can't just keep sleeping it away. So as I'm closer to wrapping up this video, we're getting into how I had 3 Louisiana trips so far. Will there be a 4th one? I really don't know. Unless I go to Dodo's house or whatever. But like, other than that, I really don't know what I'm going to see with all the situations that have been going on. And the thing I can't stand is people follow my Instagram or any post or whatever, and it's like, y'all seeing it. So why do I have to hit every fucking person up in my contacts to say, I'm here, I've arrived? Like, maybe a couple people. But the rest of y'all need to follow. I don't see Kevin Gates texting everybody, I'm in Baton Rouge, I'm in this one, I'm in that spot, you know? He's there, there's a specific date posted, y'all meet up. So I'm sick of getting the responses from people saying, y'all didn't hit me up, y'all came down and you didn't hit me up. First of all, I told y'all the dates that I was going to be down. Next, I post things quite frequently. You can't miss nothing. So, follow the posts. I don't need to hit nobody up. If you want to really see me, you would really pay attention to my posts. That's all I'm saying. Your loss. And yeah, just trying to get through all the projects that I'm continuously working on. The Louisiana Reviews Marathon that I started back on May 1st, 2009. It's May 9th, 2018 now. It is 9 years and 8 days later. Like, I'm trying to get the shit done. It's good that I'm kind of carrying it over now because no matter what situation I'm going through, like, I still, from October 2007 when my Louisiana connection started to now, I haven't missed a month with posting anything. And I like that consistency, but I'm afraid that it's like becoming like a flip a coin of heads or tails kind of thing because I really don't know what I'm seeing in the next month with Louisiana. It's really suffering, and we need to just really start making me the priority if we're going to keep the consistency up. So, being behind in the reviews and over 5 years with the video countdowns that I'm working on, trying to get the shit done, but, you know, now I have a better focus, because back then, I'd stop what I'm doing to review something that was late or whatever, but now, I just focus on myself. It'll get done soon. I'll have shit to offer throughout the decades to come. And coming up a little after my 30th birthday on June 21st, I have a big surprise coming up, and it's just, it eats me alive every day of like, is it gonna really happen? Because it's had at least 3 opportunities so far, and I just really want it to happen with all the money and the reputation and everything. It doesn't really solve it. It's the timing. And I really hope for my 30th birthday month that I'm not going to have my heart crushed, and I'm going to really live it up with what I got going on for my 30th birthday. Coming toward the beginning of July, end of June, you'll find out, because I believe in it, and I will keep pushing until I get it. And y'all should have the same perseverance too, that determination. It's gonna be my biggest success or my worst failure. So Russian roulette, flip that coin, heads or tails. We'll find out in July. For now, Frank the Lucky Dog, aka Frank Calhoun, aka Frank Watson here, and this has been a little update I like to call, will there be underground Louisiana rap music after Frankie the Lucky Dog's 20's? Who knows?